Hey, what's up guys? Cut of Truth here, bringing you all some more Battlefield 3, and today I'm going to take a look at the SG553 post-patch and the setup I run on this gun, and the one I find works effectively, as well as talking a little bit about how the engineer class has changed. But first of all, I am running this SG at the moment with the reflex red dot, which has become my sight of choice now. I used to run the Cobra a lot. For some reason, I find that I don't like that as much anymore. I enjoy having the physical red dot as opposed to the three little red lines, I guess you'd say, on the Cobra sight, but this is becoming my favorite sight to use. And I also have the foregrip on right now, as well as the heavy barrel, and the heavy barrel on the SG I find is much better than the flash suppressor. I've tried the flash suppressor and I don't like it as much. I mean, it's more of a personal thing when it comes to that, but for me the heavy barrel works out better. These first few clips, I believe until I get to Tehran Highway, I think. There's a couple clips in Tehran Highway that you'll see. I have the foregrip on until then, and then I take it off, and actually I put the bipod on there. I don't really ever use it. I just to have something on there, I put it there, so. But the SG553 is a gun that is really interesting. It doesn't have a lot of recoil, and that's what's, a little bit confusing as far as how to use the foregrip or not, because the foregrip does reduce your horizontal recoil. So do you want that gun's recoil to be, basically left to right non-existent and just go up and down, or do you want to take the foregrip off and try to work with that side-to-side recoil? And for me, the SG553 is a gun that you don't need to worry about that side-to-side recoil, because the gun just doesn't really have it as much. Certainly it does without the foregrip on, but it is very, very controllable. And one of the reasons why I'm starting to use this gun so much more now is the fact that because of the patch and the reduction in the recoil that it's gotten, as well as its initial and vertical recoil, this gun is very, very accurate, especially when you put the heavy barrel on. This gun is just phenomenal. It works really, really well, and a lot of these shots you can see, burst firing with this gun works extremely well. Most of the time, that little red dot is just going up and down. Now, without the foregrip, you do see it kind of occasionally sway a little bit left and right, but it is not nearly as bad as something like like an AEK 971 if you kind of, want to make a kind of a reference to an assault rifle comparison. But this gun side-to-side recoil for me is not bad enough to deem worthy putting a foregrip on there. You can. It works still very well with a foregrip, but if you take the foregrip off and put the heavy barrel on there, I find that this gun is very, very accurate at even close to medium to even long range. This gun does well. Now, the slow rate of fire can hurt you sometimes, and a quick tip, guys, do not put C4 next to an MCOM and then lay next to it, because that happens. Why would you do that? How do you not even think about the fact that someone could blow it up? But whatever. Okay, anyway, back to what I was talking about. I find that the heavy barrel without a foregrip makes this gun extremely accurate. It really does, and it's a little bit surprising considering it's a carbine, or however you want to call it. But the SG is becoming a very, very good gun in my eyes, better than it was pre-patch, and one of the best engineered guns all around. Now, is it the best? I mean, you could go by stats, and people could say, "Oh, this gun's better here and here and here." No, listen, guys, the best gun, as I walk into a grenade, yet again, I'm getting bad at that now, the best gun in each class is the gun that you do the best with. There is not a gun that is specifically, oh, this is the absolute, the best gun. No, it's whatever gun you do your best at. And if it is statistically the worst gun, use it if you do great with it. I mean, I can't say that enough. Don't do what someone else says as far as using weapons. Try the gun out yourself, because your playstyle and how really you shoot is different than other people. So don't take their word for it all the time. Now, you can try it just by a recommendation, but you don't have to, use it all the time, even if you do bad with it, just because one person has told you so. No, use a gun that works for you. But if you are looking for a setup on the SG, I have found that this one works very well for me. And as you can see, I am even playing Rush here on Grand Bazaar, and it's actually doing pretty good. And right here is just a case of, me being suppressed, and if this was pre-patch, I probably would have killed that guy with my gun. But since this is post-patch, you get suppressed and you cannot see anything at all except for the blood on your screen as your body gets just gets riddled with bullets. But this gun is still extremely accurate, even up to long range. It's not great at long range, it is a carbine, but it does work extremely well medium range and even on close quarters maps. even though it does have a 700 rounds per minute fire rate, which is pretty slow. It's not real high. It is not the lowest, but it is definitely not very fast as compared to even other engineered guns, such as like the M4A1 or even like the G36, which is just a little bit higher. But the SG553 is definitely a gun that, for me, does very solid at really just about all cases. There's not one that thrives at better. I would probably say medium range if I had to pick one. But overall, I think this is definitely a gun worth using. And if you are looking for one, try it out. But once again, if you don't like it, don't use it and move on to a different gun. The last thing I want to talk about, though, is Javelins and how much they have changed. And as you can see, hitting these Vodniks is not destroying them, but I am killing the gunner. Like, here's another clip right here. I'm going to kill this gunner out of the Vodnik. And it's actually becoming very, very useful and effective. As you can see there, one shot, the gunner's down, vehicle disabled, almost destroyed. In this last clip here, here comes one Javelin into the Tuska, and my second one takes it out. So 2 shots from a Javelin will basically kill almost any vehicle. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the footage, and be sure to leave me your comments down below as far as how you all are running the engineer class and what weapon you are like to use right now. And I'll talk to you later, guys. Have a great day.